now it's much better.
Oh.
So, start for the what changes on 1st January, because from 1st January they official, not the member of UA. They have a lot of paying taxes with UA, and there were no limits to amount of things which could be traded. So they have great trade marketing with all countries in UA without fee shipping. So now the trademark have to change from beginning. And they just want to be, much stronger for themselves, not to share their profits with UA. And that's okay, because United Kingdom is very stable, a financial stable country.
Yeah.
And I think in the future it will be much better for them, to stay alone, just to separate from UA. And UA were very, 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 angry. Why?
Yeah.
Why UA wants to skip from the UA? And I think that they have now. They just negotiated with other countries, and they freely can choose with what countries they want to make a trademark and exchange products. And I think that they want to be related with Australia and New Zealand.
Yeah.
Now they don't have free trade deals with UA anymore, because they want to go to some other size, to Australia, to New Zealand, to USA, to make better communication with them, to have a much better relationship with them, because from 57 years they couldn't make any decision. Always have to ask UA what to do, and UA have to give them the proof, just to make some moves. And yes, and I think now it will be much better because they can choose which country they want to have a good relationship and trademark. It will be much better between their countries.
So you think Brexit is very good for British?
Yes, very good. Yes, very good for British, because in UA you have more than 25 countries, and for example, Bulgaria is a very poor and very unstable country, so they have to, the other countries have to financial their bad economy, and maybe for last 10 years, a lot of countries just enter in UA, and I think they just crushed the stable system of UA, and because I think that United Kingdom was very, 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 very in bad position, and they just skip from that union, just to be, they think that can be much stronger, and they can recover their economic system by themselves without any helping. For example, I told you, Serbia tried to get enter in UA maybe for 10 years, and it was very slow and you had to go step by step. They just UA gave you a lot of conclusion. They just gave you a lot of things that you have to do, and you always pass the exam. For example, we have in our Serbia and Kosovo are one country, and for example, they want to separate Kosovo because Kosovo is very rich land, very, very, very rich land, and they want to separate it from the Serbia, and Serbia don't allow that. And for 10 years, UA was very confused, They just want to separate, and that's the only conclusion. If you want to enter in UA, you have to separate the Kosovo, And for that, it was big period, just to enter in UA. And I don't believe that we will enter in the future because, because they just, I think that in the middle of UA, they just very unstable, and they just want to take only profits from there for them, And I think that UK is very brave and very courage. Just to do that. Yes.
Now, Serbia is not in EU.
No, not. We tried to enter in UA for 10 years. We are in a protocol. Yes, we are in a protocol, but we not still the member of UA.
Really?
Yes.
Oh. Sorry. Just a moment. Okay. Thank you.
So I think that I don't believe in the future that we can enter because they just had a lot of meetings between UA and Serbia, and Serbia didn't, and they don't allow to separate Kosovo from Serbia, and that's the only way how can we enter and to be member of UA.
So, you mean Serbia in Serbia? So, against Brexit? Do you mean?
No. We support British United Kingdom. Yeah, we support United Kingdom. Yes, support because British United Kingdom is only country who just skipped from the UA from 47 years. The protocol was very tough and very strong. I mean, maybe for 1 year. And officially, they are out of UA from 1st January. Yes, from 1st January. And, 11th month period following the UK exists from the UA, during which time the UK has followed UA rules to allow leaders to make a deal. So it was very hard and very, very exhausted period for UA. But now they can choose which trade can be choose between countries, and they want to set the rules to ensure that their country does not have a fair advantage over another. So this can involve areas such as workers' rights and environment standards. Free trade agreements like the Brexit deal often include level playing field measures. So,
Oh.
tax or duty to be paid on goods crossing borders. So only Brexit can make a great choice about tax of duty.
So,
you know.
Okay. You mean Brexit is free trade and
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, free trade.
Yeah.
And only they can choose without including the other countries or UA, because in UA you have a lot of countries who decided all together, and they just separated all the decisions for their own, They just if they have some profits, they just share that profits, and all of that countries just take it. Some of that profits. So you have big profits, but a lot of countries, So you can take little profits, and on the other way, Brexit can share their profits, and that profits will be much stronger and much better than in UA. They just decided that for that. It will be much better because, for example, I just read maybe yesterday that in UK COVID-19 was on totally decreased of the number of COVID-19 because the population vaccine get over 50%.
Great.
So they have a very stable situation now. I think much better. I think the best in Europe. For example, they just produce vaccine for COVID-19, and they just have enough vaccine for their population, and I think that they can live, they can back to normal life, they can travel abroad, the strangers can enter in their country, so that's very necessary, just to recover their economy system. And I think in Europe, the UK has the much better, or I think the best situation about COVID-19.
なるほど。Yes.